Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this July the 5th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Sunday out there so far, but it's a great Sunday. Everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system moving across the country and your tropical weather outlook. Your local forecast is included for your Monday and Tuesday. Also, the Storm Prediction Center outlook for day 2 and 3. Current watches warning advisory map also included. Also, take a look at the Columbia, South Carolina weather radar as well. So, alright, so if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also, like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. And I ain't been on here in a while. I've been taking a little time off from doing these videos, so hopefully I'm gonna be doing it off and on. So continue to stay up to date with me, and I'll try to get through this video, and we'll continue to roll forward from there. So alrighty, so hope everybody had a great 4th of July. I did. It was wonderful. Hope everybody continued to stay safe and well also. So let's go ahead and get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see we've got a lot of activity across the United States. Some out west from Montana down toward New Mexico, Arizona, toward Nevada, also across Mexico from Texas to Louisiana to Florida to the Carolinas, all the way up to New York State, stretching up toward Indiana, Illinois, also across southeast Canada as well. You can see a little bit of activity there. Also across Mexico, Central America, and also across South America, some activity in the Atlantic, Caribbean Sea. Got a little cluster of showers and storm. We need to monitor that. But the National Hurricane Center has nothing at the time on this system, but this system do look like it may move into the northwestern Caribbean, could move into the Gulf, and got more activity in the eastern Pacific as well, from the Hawaiian Chain Islands stretching east to over towards Central America. Alright, let's move on into your local forecast now, and should roll out something like this here across the board. Okay, here's your Monday outlook. We got some flash flooding and heavy rain from Massachusetts, Connecticut, to New Jersey, to Delaware, DC, Maryland, Pennsylvania, also into eastern Virginia. Then we got thunderstorms and showers elsewhere from Maine to New York State, to the Carolinas, Florida, to Louisiana, to Texas, to Arkansas, to Indiana, Ohio, New Mexico, Arizona, some in Nevada, and also Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, through the Dakotas, Minnesota, and Iowa. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, let's continue to roll forward into your Tuesday forecast now. And as you can see, we got the cold front, warm front, low pressure system, high pressure system in your local forecast areas as well. Alright, so we got North Dakota, South Dakota, and Minnesota. Got some flash flooding and heavy rain in South Dakota and Minnesota. Some severe weather possible. Shower activity in northwestern Washington. Elsewhere, we got thunderstorms and showers from Montana to Nevada, Utah, to New Mexico, Arizona, through the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Lake Huron, also in Nebraska and Iowa. And then from Texas to Arkansas to Kansas, Kentucky, Ohio, all the way to Maine, coastal waters of the Atlantic, down toward the Carolinas, Florida, Florida Keys, back over toward Louisiana. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's roll on into the current watches warning advisory map. You're locating across the nation, and it should shape up to something look like this here. Alright, we got special weather statements over here in portions of Washington, Oregon State, Montana. Red flag warnings over here in areas of Oregon. Some heat advisories in California. Says a heat warning for Southern California and also into portions of Arizona. Got some air quality alerts in Colorado. Severe thunderstorm warnings and watches in North Dakota, and again in Texas and Oklahoma. Some special marine warnings along the coastal areas of Louisiana, and we got some river flood warning from portion of Iowa to Illinois. Some flood advisories in Missouri, also in the portion of Indiana, also in the portion of Kentucky, Tennessee, and also in the portions of Mississippi. Flash flood warnings there in the burgundy color. Some air quality alerts over here in the areas of for Ohio. Flash flood watches and warnings in Ohio as well. More flood watches, flood warnings, and severe thunderstorm watches and warnings for Pennsylvania to New York State, over towards the Boston area, stretching down toward Rhode Island, DC, Delaware area, and then more heat advisory for North Carolina, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. Even got some flood advisories in effect for portions of North Carolina. It's got a severe thunderstorm warning for Chester County of South Carolina, as well. Smoke right advisories up here along the New York City and Long Island area, Outer Banks of North Carolina, Southern California and Washington State, around the Hawaiian Chain Island, and some heat advisories in effect for the Alaska region. Okay, let's roll forward on into your Storm Prediction Center outlook for day number 2. We have a marginal risk for portions of South and North Carolina into portions of Virginia, up to the Washington D.C. area, then around Little Rock to Shreveport, then again from Pierre, Aberdeen up to Grand Forks and Fargo, North Dakota, and portions of Minnesota. The lighter green is general thunderstorm from coast to coast. Alright, tornado probability for your Monday looks to be 2% all areas, so not really concerned. Damaging winds would be the main concern for these storms, 5%, and the large hail, 5% across the Dakotas and Minnesota. Alright, let's move on into the Storm Prediction Center outlook day number 3. And we have a slight risk up here in Pierre to Valentine to Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, and elsewhere from just north of Casper to Rapid City to Duluth, Minneapolis. Marginal risk. Elsewhere, general thunderstorms across the border, across the Mid-Atlantic, southeast, south, and then portions southwest and up to the northern U.S. Probability rolls out like this: 5 and 15% respectively. Alright, let's take a look at Columbia, South Carolina weather radar. You can see we got some shower activity across the area, scattered about. We got just north of Camden, towards Kershaw. You got a little bit of shower activity there. Got some activity in the low country, kind of diminishing as it moves east over to Horry County. Statesboro, getting a little bit of activity around the Augusta area. Newberry, got that severe thunderstorm warning across Chester and York counties. A little bit moving into Charlotte, up here around Hickory, and then up towards central North Carolina, moving east, and then more activity scattered in eastern Georgia. All this activity will continue to move east as the evening wears on, but the loss of daytime heating should wane, and that may decrease the activity what is out there now. Alright, well, hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. Have a wonderful Sunday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.